Frequencies and sounds, colors and beings, energy of opposition, a boy, a girl, an X, a Y, and allowed freedom of those two versions of something. So one became light and the other went dark. One went right, the other left. One wanted pain and one wanted pleasure. One was insane and one was a master. Strong and hard, soft and loose, neither of them knew anything much except to go be and do and bring it all back to the Creator, the oneness and union. Eventually, it all needs to be combined in a fusion. A lover like her, it doesn't come along very often. She's stronger and louder, a beautiful person. A lover like him, well, you may not mention, but is stronger and braver, usually a heartbreaker. Only if you take a moment to step back and look at them both, you may actually start to see that. Both of these lovers are the same. One, a man, and one is the dame. Both are very much a lot like the other, only different and shifted with opposite disposition. A different perspective, a light that shines brighter than time, and a love for each other that grows over time. This love is not the kind you just fall out of. In fact, you never fell into. It just was. It is. And it will just be. The love that they have, older than history, came around during the time before this world, back before boys and girls, back when love was an essence, existing all over creation, before the sound, the light, the colors and change, back when everything was the same. Oneness, a blank canvas, a screen without a cursor, a brain without a disorder, no room, no pain, no anything. Duality never even had a reason to be. Until some time, billions of light years after that original sound, time had decided they felt bored and needed to grow. So they chose to do the things, and they set out, those two. So they went through time and space. For millions, billions, zillions of years, time went on by, neither of the beings seeing or even thinking about the other all of that time. And then, one moment, after creations and fallings, building and stalling, these two managed to run into each other, and honestly neither even remembered the other. But yet, as soon as they got close enough, both felt something that they'd never experienced, not before. Both of them became super aware, for a moment, not of themselves, not like usually, but aware of a presence and something else entirely. They feel it in their core, something ancient and pure as all things sacred. The two activated each other, the eternal namesake. She is beauty and lovers, the ultimate pleasure, soft, seductive birth of desire you didn't know you could become addicted to. And he, the firm, logical thinker, the silence says everything, so much louder. Muscles and power, stamina of all animals equals an obsession. And the pain, it's something that he will give she. And before the eyes meet, they knew already what they were about to see. And as soon as they saw it, it was impossible not to become wrapped up in a part of it, kissing and caressing and tearing off the clothing of each other, penetrating her with his member, and her wet and ready lips, already perfectly fit for it. They just became entangled, her body and his curved and grooves perfectly fit to the other, and wherever her hands went, his were there to meet, entangled fingers sliding down their back at the same time as he grabs onto her cheeks, pulling her in harder to feel her better. And as he does, her eyes roll back, and her hands trace every one of the muscles on his back, and then to the chest, and her lips gently kissed on his neck, breathing in the ear, whispering, "I know we've just met, but I feel like I've known you since the beginning of time." And he asked her to say more of anything, her voice an aphrodisiac, creating more of the magic and all of the things he was turned on by to get his phallic more firm, full, and harder than anything could. And he feels the pressure, the pleasure. He is enamored, and he can't believe what's happening, and how he has never had this experience before of him meeting her. How did they know what to do, or that the other would want to? So many questions, but for now, they weren't about to find out. No, now is to be present and attentive. And that is how all of creation, expansion, dimensions, existence is made, or shared, or created, and gave. Love, light, passion, fire, and desire, the ocean, the emotions, grounded, the earth, fires, lungs breathing, hearts beating, things becoming. It's all part of a dance that began long ago, far away in the stars, somewhere deep in space.